Welcome back. Today, we delve deep into psychological facts about human behavior that will leave you pondering the very essence of what it means to be human. Number 1. The power of priming. How subtle cues influence human behavior. What if I told you that a simple word or image could have a profound impact on your thoughts, actions, and decisions? Welcome to the intriguing world of priming, where the hidden forces that shape our behavior are unveiled. In this mind-bending exploration, we'll dive into the fascinating psychology behind priming and reveal its astonishing power. Buckle up, because once you understand this concept, you'll never see the world the same way again. Did you know that the clothes you wear can affect your performance? It's true. Research shows that wearing a doctor's coat can enhance your attention to detail and focus. This phenomenon, known as priming, demonstrates how external stimuli can prime specific mental associations and influence our behavior. Now, let's take a journey into the world of advertising. Have you ever wondered why certain brands use specific colors and symbols in their logos? It's no coincidence. Advertisers leverage the power of priming by strategically selecting images and colors that evoke desired emotions and associations. From the refreshing blue of a popular soda brand to the fiery red used by fast food chains, priming plays a pivotal role in shaping our perceptions and preferences. But it's not just advertisements that employ priming. It's all around us, even in our daily conversations. Have you ever noticed that when someone mentions money, you become more self-centered? That's the power of priming at work. Studies have shown that subtle cues related to money can trigger thoughts of self-interest and lead to changes in behavior. Whether we realize it or not, our actions are often influenced by the priming effects that surround us. Let's delve deeper into the world of priming and explore how it impacts our decision-making. Have you ever been in a situation where you were presented with multiple choices, but one option stood out more than the others? That's because certain cues, consciously or subconsciously, prime our minds to favor one option over the rest. Whether it's the words used, the context provided, or the order in which choices are presented, priming can significantly sway our decisions. Priming even extends to our social interactions. Research has revealed that priming individuals with positive traits or stereotypes can lead to improved performance, increased cooperation, and reduced prejudice. By exposing ourselves to positive priming, we can create a ripple effect of positivity in our relationships and communities. The power of priming is both fascinating and awe-inspiring. From the clothes we wear to the advertisements we see, and even the words we hear, priming constantly shapes our thoughts, feelings, and actions. By understanding this psychological phenomenon, we can become more aware of its influence and harness its power to lead more intentional and fulfilling lives. So next time you catch yourself making a decision or feeling a certain way, ask yourself, could priming be at play here? Embrace the hidden forces that shape your behavior and unlock the incredible potential within your mind. Number 2. The illusion of choice. Uncovering the hidden influences on decision-making. Picture this. You're standing in front of a colorful aisle of cereal boxes at the grocery store, trying to choose the healthiest option. But here's the thing. Your seemingly independent decision-making process might not be as free as you think. In fact, it could all be an illusion. We like to believe that we make choices based on our personal preferences. But the truth is, our decisions are often influenced by external factors beyond our conscious awareness. Welcome to the intriguing world of the illusion of choice. The illusion of choice is a fascinating psychological phenomenon that highlights how our decisions can be subtly manipulated by various factors. Take packaging, for example. Companies invest millions in designing attractive, eye-catching packaging to influence our choices. Bright colors, enticing fonts, and clever slogans all play a role in grabbing our attention and shaping our decisions. But it's not just packaging that influences us. The power of social proof is another potent force. Have you ever noticed how crowded restaurants often have a line of people waiting outside? That's not just a coincidence. It's a deliberate tactic to create a perception of popularity and desirability. We tend to trust the judgment of others and follow their lead, even if we're not consciously aware of it. Let's dive deeper into the world of hidden persuaders. Have you ever wondered why certain products are placed at eye level on store shelves? It's not random. Companies pay top dollar for prime shelf space because they know it significantly increases the likelihood of their products being chosen. Additionally, pricing strategies such as anchoring, where a higher-priced item is placed next to a slightly cheaper one, can manipulate our perception of value and influence our purchasing decisions. Understanding the illusion of choice has significant implications for our daily lives. By recognizing these hidden influences, we can become more mindful consumers and make decisions that align with our true preferences. We can question the factors that sway us, critically evaluate the information presented to us, and resist falling into the traps of manipulation. So, the next time you're faced with a choice, whether it's selecting a product at the store or making a life-altering decision, remember that there's often more than meets the eye. The illusion of choice is a captivating phenomenon that reveals how our decisions are shaped by external influences, often without our conscious awareness. By shedding light on these hidden manipulations, we can reclaim our autonomy and make choices that truly reflect who we are. Number 3. The psychology of procrastination. Why we delay and how to overcome it? Have you ever found yourself promising to start that project or study for that exam, only to end up endlessly scrolling through social media or watching cat videos? You are not alone. Procrastination is a universal struggle that affects millions of people around the world. But why do we procrastinate, and more importantly, how can we break free from its grip? Let's dive into the fascinating world of the psychology of procrastination. Picture this. You have a looming deadline for an important task, yet you find yourself engrossed in mundane activities like rearranging your desk or checking your email for the 100th time. What's going on in your brain? It turns out that procrastination is closely linked to our innate desire for instant gratification. When faced with a challenging or unpleasant task, our brain's reward center goes into overdrive, seeking immediate pleasure instead. It craves the instant satisfaction of checking social media, binge watching our favorite shows, or indulging in delicious snacks. This tendency is known as present bias. We prioritize short-term pleasure over long-term benefits, leading to a vicious cycle of delay. But fear not. Understanding the underlying causes of procrastination empowers us to combat it effectively. One powerful strategy is breaking tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. Our brain loves clear goals and rewards. By dividing a daunting task into bite-sized pieces, we trick our brain into perceiving a more achievable and rewarding endeavor. Each completed chunk becomes a mini victory, boosting our motivation to keep going. Another crucial aspect of overcoming procrastination is mastering self-control. Our brains are wired to seek immediate gratification, but we can train ourselves to resist these impulses. One technique is called temptation bundling. This involves pairing an unpleasant task with something enjoyable. For example, if you dislike exercising, you can listen to your favorite podcast or audiobook while working out. By associating an enjoyable activity with a less appealing one, we create a positive reinforcement loop, making it easier to tackle the task at hand. Furthermore, understanding our personal triggers for procrastination is key to breaking free from its clutches. Are you more likely to procrastinate when you're tired, stressed, or overwhelmed? Identifying these patterns allows us to implement effective coping strategies. Simple changes like getting enough sleep, practicing relaxation techniques, or breaking down tasks into smaller time blocks can make a significant difference in combating procrastination. Remember, conquering procrastination is not an overnight process. It requires patience, self-reflection, and consistent effort, but the rewards are truly transformative. By overcoming procrastination, we unlock our full potential, achieve our goals, and experience the satisfaction of being in control of our actions. So, the next time you catch yourself procrastinating, remind yourself of the fascinating psychology behind it. Take small steps, reward yourself along the way, and remember that you have the power to overcome this common human struggle. Embrace the challenge, defeat procrastination, and unleash your true potential. Number 4. The science of persuasion. Understanding the tricks behind effective influences. Ever wondered why some people seem to have an uncanny ability to persuade others effortlessly? Prepare to have your mind blown as we delve into the captivating world of the science of persuasion. Did you know that persuasion is not just an art? but a science? There are proven techniques that tap into the deep recesses of our minds, shaping our thoughts and influencing our behavior. Let's uncover the secrets together. First up, we have the principle of reciprocity. Imagine being handed a gift unexpectedly. How likely are you to reciprocate the kindness? Very likely. Our brains are wired to feel a sense of obligation when someone does us a favor. Savvy persuaders use this to their advantage by offering something small to trigger the reciprocity instinct. Next, we have the scarcity effect. Picture this: a limited edition product or a time-limited offer. Suddenly, we desire it more than ever. This psychological phenomenon tells us that we value things more when they are scarce or exclusive. Advertisers use scarcity to create a sense of urgency, compelling us to act quickly. But wait, there's more. Ever felt the pull of social proof? We are social creatures, and we tend to look to others for guidance in uncertain situations. Persuaders capitalize on this by showcasing testimonials, positive reviews, or even creating a sense of popularity around a product or idea. Last but not least, let us explore the intriguing concept of anchoring. Did you know that the first piece of information we receive heavily influences our subsequent judgments? Persuaders skillfully present an initial anchor, such as a high price or extreme position, to influence our perception of what follows. As fascinating as these techniques may be, it's essential to recognize and understand them to protect ourselves from manipulation. By knowing how they work, we can make more informed decisions and safeguard our autonomy. So, the next time you find yourself captivated by a persuasive argument, remember the science behind it. The principles of reciprocity, scarcity, social proof, and anchoring are just the tip of the iceberg. By arming ourselves with knowledge, we can navigate the sea of influence and make choices that truly align with our values. Number 5. The role of cognitive dissonance. Exploring the conflict within our minds. Picture this. You're a health-conscious individual who decides to embark on a new diet. You're determined to make healthier choices and shed those extra pounds. However, on a stressful day, you find yourself devouring a tempting slice of chocolate cake. Now, what happens next? Cue the internal struggle. Cognitive dissonance refers to the psychological discomfort that arises when we hold conflicting beliefs, attitudes, or values. It's like a tug of war between our rational mind and our emotions, and it can leave us feeling mentally off balance. But why does this conflict occur? And how does it impact our behavior? To understand this, let's dive into a classic experiment by renowned psychologist Leon Festinger. In the 1950s, Festinger infiltrated a doomsday cult that believed the world was about to end. When the predicted apocalypse didn't occur, you might expect the followers to abandon their beliefs, right? But no, something truly extraordinary happened. Instead of admitting they were wrong, the cult members doubled down on their beliefs. Why? Because accepting the truth would have caused severe cognitive dissonance. They had invested so much time, effort, and belief in the cult that admitting their mistake would have shattered their self-image and caused unbearable discomfort. This experiment highlights the power of cognitive dissonance in preserving our self-concept. We tend to rationalize our actions to align them with our pre-existing beliefs and values, even when faced with contradictory evidence. It's a fascinating mechanism that helps protect our ego and maintain our sense of identity. But cognitive dissonance isn't limited to beliefs and attitudes alone. It also impacts our decision-making processes. When faced with two equally attractive options, we may experience dissonance because we can't have both. This internal conflict pushes us to justify our choice and downplay the positives of the rejected option. Understanding cognitive dissonance is essential because it allows us to recognize our own biases and irrational behaviors. By acknowledging this internal struggle, we can make more informed decisions and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and others. So, my friends, the next time you find yourself caught between conflicting beliefs or struggling to justify your choices, remember that it's your brain working through cognitive dissonance. Embrace the discomfort, reflect on your actions, and strive to align your thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding the fascinating intricacies of human behavior will empower you to navigate life's challenges with a clearer perspective. That's all for today's exploration into the captivating world of cognitive dissonance. If you found this video intriguing and thought-provoking, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more mind-bending content. Stay curious, my friends.